welcome to Coffee Tea with Aeson and Gwen. How you doing, darling? Did someone push rewind on you?
Yeah. Yeah. This energy, this new moon energy, and we are in Jupiter retrograde. So I've been a little off because of this, new retrograde. It just started a couple days ago, and I have been having deja vu like crazy. Anybody else?
No, that's called precognition. It's a skill. Sharpen it. I
I'm
have been
seeing
having,
it
please
now.
do not murder people, is what I've been having.
Oh, okay. So, well, I did watch the movie The Butterfly Effect last weekend.
Yay!
Oh, so yeah, going back in time, changing things, rewriting your history, all of that.
Well, that's good. It's always fun to be able to rewrite history and, edit history on the fly. But no, I like the butterfly effect. That's a lovely quantum physics theory that people really need to delve into and see how the choices reflect things.
Yeah.
So we are both on a brand new network.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not leaving our old ones. We run by
No.
the principle that we are Coca-Cola. We will be everywhere.
Yes. All this is the way that I look at it is the more this is just means that this is more places for you to find me
Exactly. Um, and the way I see it is this. If you can't find me one place, you'll find me another. Don't like my price here? Gee, might want to look at other places. Because you know what? My price is different comparative to my overhead. What's that
Yeah,
mean, Gwen?
do what?
What's that mean?
Well, we have the ability to adjust to what we feel works best at that particular time.
Mm-hmm. It really has to do with the fortunate but unfortunate networks decide to start gouging us in overhead. 65% here, 15% there, 35% here, 40 cents plus this here. You just want to walk up and go, can somebody here come up with a standard rate, please?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everyone is different. Most of them offer free minutes to get you started.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're not missing out on anything by getting us on demand. I will say that booking on a network and booking from our website are two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want a real more in-depth experience, because each one of us offer so many unique additions to just
Compilations.
then we are all more than just what the card means. We all see things differently, and our backgrounds offer us different advantages that
Yeah,
we can offer
recently,
one.
had that talk because you're like, well, no one ever, I'm over here in the corner, and and I just wanted to go, no, I ain't playing this game. What the hell are you doing, putting yourself down? I would run, I would drive up there. You better be glad gas prices are at the price they are. I would have showed up. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, see, I'm a different type of person. I'm not as outspoken or as wildly entertaining as other people that are on the show. Um, but my
Okay.
special it was brought to my attention what my speciality is, and that I really need to embrace it because I haven't been.
You're right. You need to really embrace the powers of Desdemona and get over it. I know. It's kind of like right now, one of my favorite TikTokers is doing this Dark Goddess series. And she's actually done well with it. I was really like stink eyeing her, going, you're going to talk about the dark goddesses. Let's just prepare for the doom and destruction of all. Because when someone says, I work with Morgan, I work with Hecate or Hagate, depending on where you were raised, she answers to both.
Mm-hmm.
Dark goddesses get a bad rep because supposedly they're all evil and dark, and it's like, no, we ain't even got time for that.
The dark goddesses have been encircling me in the past 6 months, and I feel like I really embrace that, and you start to feel more comfortable in yourself. Like I needed all last year, because of what the theme of Pagan Pride was about using your voice. Guess who wasn't listening and taking her own advice?
Oh, I don't know. The same one. Sometimes I feel like I need a cup of coffee to pour on to wake her up.
You know what? You wouldn't know what to do if you didn't have me to aggravate you.
Well, I do know what I'd be doing. Aggravating you, going, are you living over there?
Well, see? You love me to hate me.
I don't hate you. There is only 4 people on this earth currently. At least Google hasn't picked up the obituaries that I hate.
Oh, so I'm over here playing. I'll let y'all know I have a yes/no coin. So if you have
It's not a quarter.
It's not a quarter. It actually says, let's see if I can get it. That's the no side. And this is the yes. So if you have a yes/no question, I'll be more than happy to play with my coin for you.
Now, this does bring up the Batman series.
Okay, what?
Where in Batman they sat there and they're flipping a coin. Two-Face does on making decisions.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Okay. All right. Are the dogs okay? Ooh.
Yes, the dogs are all right. They're aggravating little children, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I wanted to have. I'm not that much for fidget toys, but if I had some sort of divination that I could just be sitting over here and messing with, and this is where this came into play at.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can use it on the fly.
Right. Or on the flip, it's like someone was talking that all crystals have protection qualities. And my comment back was, depending on the witch's aim, anything can be protection.
That's right.
Cauldrons are heavy for a reason. You got to build up that arm to throw them.
Absolutely right.
So what's been new in your land?
So I recently finished up and got my certifications for crystal healing and vocal chakra alignment. So I actually kind of revealed that for the first time on Trauma and Tarot this week.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was actually about speaking your truth, about airing out that. And so we were talking about opening up your throat chakra, and I actually had to go into a part 2, which I don't think I've ever had to do a part 2 to anything before, but just to go through this sound healing exercise to clear the throat chakra.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to incorporate that and crystals more into my videos, like for TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, my little shorts.
Yeah, I can't wait till we can stream to Instagram. Isn't that going to be fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because we multi-stream now to Facebook and a couple YouTube channels. That if we can get in LinkedIn when I remember to click the button, but it'll be interesting. Oh, let's see. My week has been insane. I feel like someone needs to be like beat over the head with something.
Where's your staff at? Where's that staff?
It's in the living room. We'll start with Father Tom and have a debate with him about 36-hour days over 24-hour days. Because 36-hour days, we could have so much more fun.
Yeah, there would be definitely be time to that we could actually take our breaks. Our off time could be more.
See, I have no off time. Like, there is no switch that says off for Aeson.
See, my schedule is I 8 o'clock in the morning until noon.
Uh-huh.
And then I take 6 hour break, and then because normally that falls in with getting the kids from school and whatever else needs to happen, and then at six
Adding wood
o'clock.
to the fire, chopping wood, pouring water in the cauldron, rotating the latest barbecue victim.
The only thing that we roasted last night at our full moon gathering was marshmallows. Okay.
Have you ever done that thing where you take a toothpick and you carve in? Oh, to tenderize the children, we'll debate that later. Carve in your wish in your hot dog and then roast it on the fire.
No, I've never heard of putting it on a hot dog, but that's great.
Uh-huh. Or a s'mores bar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now the coven, you might as well say it, the coven. I'm against that word, but we all decided that we might as well call ourselves that. It was over here last night for the full moon, and they were tending the fire, and we each did our own, part of magic. And I did casting for a lot of people last night, and
No, is casting the same thing as trying?
scrying.
Trying.
What do you know? What do you mean?
Trying is where you're working healing magic. You can't say that it's going to happen. You can try for it, though.
Okay, what I do, it's like casting a spell for how you normally do it just for yourself, but I'm doing it on a wide scope.
Okay.
So this one piece of magic must incorporate each person's request.
Ah.
So I do one form of magic to encompass everybody's specific needs. So when I'm focusing, I am filtering down through each request and giving that personal energy to that,
Uh-huh.
and then going forth with the magic from there.
Ah. See, I do what's called trying. It's when you're trying to work healing for multiple people. Of course, you can't say you're going to heal them, but you can try for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, that's, different dialects and different things. And, we've all gotten in trouble here recently about dialects and words and how words are used. And I just want to, like, run people over and go, it's English. We can speak Spanish or French, but let's just stop changing the words in English, please.
The question is, why not use the word tradition? I'm assuming that's in response to us not, me not liking the word coven. It's because we don't follow one specific tradition. We all have our different backgrounds. I am a child. It was, for example, let me talk about my priestesses for a minute.
All right. You talk about your priestesses for a moment.
Okay. So I call myself a child of Odin and a child of Maeve. So I am of Norse and Celtic. Now Lady Morgana is a priestess of Epona with Rowan Temple of Light. So her deity is completely separate. Her style of what she does is different from mine. Lady Lilith, she is more Kemetic, so it's like Anubis and Bath. That those are who she follows. So as you can see, we can't call ourselves a tradition because we don't have a tradition created from all of these different aspects. We are eclectic, and we we like to welcome everybody from every path. So that's why we don't do that.
So why don't you call yourself a collective?
Well, our name Rowan Temple of Light. We bring in the light side of for a temple. For us, a temple encompasses many.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that came from. But I am very proud of them. I am proud. I have to say this. I'm very proud of everybody on our planning committee for Pagan Pride because it is going to be great this year. And I hope everybody can come out and join us.
It will be great. Either that or, I'll just lose my shit and everyone will watch me just blow up. Because we've worked so hard to put everything together and remanufacturing it, and we do really well as a planning committee.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just have to, smile and nod and go, "Huh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. That sounds like a great idea. Go do it." And you're like, "But it was just an idea," and it's like, "Yeah, it's your baby. You had the idea. You've been inspired to do it. Go kick it."
Yeah. Yep. Because I can only do so much. Aeson has a whole list of stuff that he's doing. It's going to be equipped with a microphone and a walkie-talkie, so watch out.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if I'll get much done. Can I bring my bullhorn? I get so much more done with a bullhorn.
Well, actually, I was going to ask you because we need that to usher people to, certain areas. Hey, next class is going to be at blah, blah, blah.
Okay. I will bring my bullhorn because it's so much easier to direct people.
Oh, yeah. And our speaker system, I mean, we just have like one big speaker. So, from the stage, people that are sitting, around the stage area can hear that clearly. Mm-hmm. But not for where everybody else is going to be.
Right. Well, again, I'll bring my bullhorn. We'll let that happen. I'll make sure to add it to my packing list, with the other things.
Okay.
So that we have it on demand to use. I think I'm going to have a real fun time in panel. I've got some really great guests this year.
A big list. Are you going to be able to? No. Let me rephrase this, okay? Are you going to have time for everybody? It's not that. Because I fully believe that you can handle everybody.
And some. Yeah. Yes, I will have a whole hour and 7 people. Yeah, I can make that happen very quickly. We'll get through about 8 topics. I also may bring my bell. My students know my bell.
I want it recorded because I have a tendency to filter around through classes and things. So I'm never really in one place. I get to see a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mm-hmm. So it's I'm hoping to have a T-shirt that just has my name on it. That way everybody knows if they need something.
Why don't you just get a shirt like I do that's yellow so everyone can see you from 30 miles away?
Well, I have my yellow Rowan Temple of Light T-shirt.
Okay. Like,
I
I
do.
have this neon yellow sweatshirt. If I'm running an event, I wear the neon yellow sweatshirt. Everyone knows it's Aeson. Everyone can see where Aeson is.
But I really want a T-shirt with this year's logo on it. I want to do collect T-shirts with the logo on it each year. That's because these logos are beautiful.
They are. Each year they are. We need to create a book of them.
Mm-hmm. I do keep at least one program every year just so we
Mhm.
can see everything. So I just add that to our pagan library,
Ah,
which we just got some new journals added to the pagan library. So if anybody needs a journal,
which
we got.
type? What's the paper quality?
They're actually really nice.
Have we done a pen test?
No, no.
Okay.
I some of these are like self-help, and really digging into yourself, and
Mhm.
that's another thing. I'm working on taking some counseling classes.
Cool. I've been working the Mel Robbins program. I'm loving it.
What is that?
Mel Robbins, she's a life coach, and her program is called Reset. It teaches you how to kind of shift things up. She's the one with the 5 second rule, 3, 2, 1, blast off, quick journaling. And yes, I am a paper snob and a paper hoe. I like 32-pound paper, preferably premium. I'm also very into very nice, smooth paper. I don't want it to be tissue paper. There's so many
Hmm.
journals that are out there that is just fucking tissue paper.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, if your journal is the same thickness as your toilet paper, there's a problem. We're looking at you, Hobo Nietzsche fans.
No, I don't have nothing bad to say about you and your attention to quality because you gave me planners
Hmm.
and they were amazing, and
Hmm.
I absolutely love them. It's working out perfectly for me.
Hmm.
So I know what I need now.
Yeah. And let me see, you got Dashboard, Happy
Yes.
Planner Classic. I believe they're continuing that design. They have discontinued my design, so I will be looking at other planners. Of course,
Oh
right.
no. If that happens to you every single time you find something that works for you.
Honey, that happens to me every time I find coffee I like. You know, literally, I fell in love with this mocha macchiato.
Mhm.
Walmart discontinued it. I'm like, bitch, really? So I've moved on from Happy Planner. I'm currently using a Moxie and a 6 ring. 6 rings for my personal, Moxies for my business. I'm liking them. The program I'm doing with Mel Robbins fits into my 6 ring, and it's called the Spring Reset with Mel Robbins 3-part training. It's a freebie. Her classes are kind of expensive, but her freebie classes are amazing. And I do a lot of those, like the freebie classes.
Mhm.
Now, I think I wanted your input on this. I'm thinking about teaching sometime next month, depending on when my patrons decided. Um, when to do it. I'm thinking about teaching a public Zoom class, like I do all my classes, on the Book
Yeah.
of the Law, the Book of the Old Law, all 168 verses of the Old Law.
You were talking about that. I think that's a great idea. That is lost information that a lot of these younger generations know nothing about,
Uh huh.
and it's really a disservice to the community for this knowledge to not be shared.
Well, it's out there, but it's not love and light and everything is happy, so it doesn't get printed in books.
Yeah.
It's like, anybody ever want to sit for an hour and a half during a spiritualist circle? That's always fun. But that's where you learn to trumpet at. That's where you learn your mediumship at. It's sitting there in dead silence, in pitch darkness, with a box of crayons and some index cards thrown into a box and waiting for something to appear. I haven't figured out how to do that one virtual. I've decided I'm going to stick to virtual classes. I love them. They're easier. They're sweeter. I can get interacted across continents.
Yeah.
I'm going to be teaching Shotgun Tarot at Pagan Pride for filming purposes. So if you take part of that class, yes, it will be filmed. I'm sure we need to put some signs up that filming and cameras will be taken. Turn on your vampirial cloak if you don't want to be in a picture.
Mm-hmm. There will be plenty of room at the pavilion for you to still take part in the classes and not be photographed. So need not worry.
Yeah, and I just wanted to submit it to Guinness Book of World Records to see if it is the fastest tarot class ever.
So is this gonna this will be your final year teaching that?
Yep.
Okay.
Next year I'll probably teach the real altar. That'll be fun.
I would like to see someone teach more traditional things. Because there are so many solitaries now that they don't not. I'm sure they've read up on it, but it's a whole lot different of reading something than to see a proper circle cast.
Okay. Well, that I'm going to be doing in video, but yeah, I would one of these, that'll be 2023's classes. Let's Raise the Temple the old way.
2023 is going to be a bit more of a darker vibe.
Good.
Because I already know the animal. I'm getting cold chills. I can't reveal it yet because we've got to get through this year first.
Well, we've done a lot of light stuff. It's time to get hot and heavy and evil.
Yeah. Well, we do have a morbid magic class at this year's event, but next
year, are they going to go?
I don't know. This it's High Priestess Isidore, and she is studying to be a death doula, so it's going to be geared in that direction.
Okay, so no rotten potatoes or lemons or vinegar jar.
No, those are things, because I mean those types of things are still, Appalachian ingrained anyway.
True, but do you know how many people I look at them? Well, just throw them in a damn sugar bowl or the lemon jar, and they look at me and go, "What?" It's a wonderful thing. You take the problem, you put it in a jar, you fill it with orange pills, you fill it with vinegar, and you shaky for 2 moon cycles or 3 moon cycles, or until the paper dissolves.
So yeah. So next year we kind of want to dive into more traditional and a little bit darker themes. Getting in touch with your shadow self. That'll be, getting pretty much.
We're walking in the shadows. We'll raise a temple the old way with all 5 altars. We can do a lot of fun. We can have a lot of fun and either scare a lot of new people or bring out a lot of old people going, "Oh, I remember when that used to be in the West."
Yeah. That's my goal for 2023.
Okay.
So, but this year I'm really excited about. Amy Blackthorne is a wonderful teacher, wonderful author. If you haven't looked up any of her stuff yet, she's got Sacred Smoke, Blackthorne Botanical, Herbal Psychic Protection. She's got some really good books out.
Yeah, she does. I like her stuff. I think she's going to be fun on panel, especially if she's in a mood. I'm hoping that everyone comes livid and ready to talk about some shit going on in the community.
Mm-hmm. I think that the energy is going to be really good because everybody so far is really excited, and I think the momentum is gonna stay going until we get there.
Right. And if not, we'll just pump it up a little more, sing a little longer. Now, are we going to do pre-show this year or no?
I would like to do it and see if we could get the people that are teaching the classes to come on and kind of do a little teaser of what their classes are, so you don't want to miss it.
Well, you don't want to miss any of them. But you do want to remember to bring cash.
Yes.
Gold, silver, cross my palms.
Yeah. We do realize that not everyone is going to have service there. Just you might as well get it in your head that you will not, and definitely bring the cash.
Right.
So we will have stuff to raffle off there. We do it every year. We have items. Some of the vendors give us items the day of, as well. You did that last year. The House of Aeson stuff.
Yeah. Which House of Aeson is morphed and changed.
Well, as do you every year.
Every year I morph and change. I've opened up Psychic Coach for you. That's the life coaching side of me. That's also the psychic business coach side of me that looks you can go, put your lipstick on, put some damn eyeshadow on, grab your dick and get on to TikTok. You can do lives. Let's go. Every Thursday at 4. Move it. Which Mel Robbins said something, and I wanted your view on it, because I also sometimes feel like this is me, this is people in readings too. I'm not your friend. I'm not your mama. I'm not your husband. I'm not your buddy. I'm your reader. Well, she said I'm your coach. And that's the way I deal with readings too, is you ain't calling me to be your friend. You're calling me to be your psychic. I'm going to tell you all that's there.
Yeah.
What's your viewpoint on that one?
I believe you do have to maintain that boundary, because if you don't, things can get out of hand really quick.
Well, not only that, but the other side of that is, okay, not me. I have to clarify this. Not me, because I will. You go buy a new dress, and your friend, your nice friend, looks at you and tells you, oh, the dress looks nice. We just need to, put a shirt over it or something. And psychics like to do that. Oh, he looks cute. You'll have fun with him for a while. What do you mean I won't marry him? No, I just said you'd have fun with him for a while. He looks cute. I'm like, did you get him from the discount rack? Like, he's beaten, scratched, and bamboozled. He's even missing a few pieces. What are you doing with that?
I don't sugarcoat. I don't, because I will be perfectly honest. I am the most free, and my throat chakra is open the most when I'm given a reading.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that is when I am at my most complete raw self. Because
my complete I don't give a care self.
Well, I feel like, I'm providing a service, and I want to give all of me into this. I'm one of them all or nothing people, and so whenever I'm on there, I don't I get into this hyper fixated zone, and nothing else matters, and I have there is nothing that, if it pops in my head, it comes out my mouth. There is no filter.
Yeah, but it's been said about me before. If I'm reading, the house could burn down. As long as my deck don't catch fire, we're not stopping. Well, guys, let's take a break. We need to take a break and take care of our sponsors, pay a light bill or two.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TracyVann.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth, I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, one reason is to irritate my social media manager, Aeson Knight. Hi, Aeson. The other reason is because I like to get to the naked truth about what it means to be a neurodivergent LGBT person with psychic abilities. I've got vlogs, blogs, and podcasts and videos all related to trying to live my best life and helping witches and bitches do the same thing. So, you can check all that out and get a reading from Dottie the Psychic at DOTTIEthepsychic.com. Safe travel and much profit to you.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and I am here to tell you how to get in contact with me and a little bit about what I do. I am the High Priestess that works with shadow work to help you grow and heal. And I work with access bars, Reiki, I do power forms. I'm recently getting into crystal healing, sound therapy as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing, that is LadyGwendolynHealing.com. Book your appointment with me. I do in person, I do over the phone, I do over Zoom. We can do that as well. My main goal is to help you grow and heal, because I've been there, I'm still going through it, and I let my strength help guide you. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that call now button there on my site. It'll connect you to Keen, and if you've not been with Keen before, you'll get 3 free minutes to talk with me, so that's great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. Bye, y'all. And we're back.
I love our commercials.
I do too, and every time I watch it, it reminds me I need to call the lawyer because I need a new clause added to the contracts for next season. About lipstick and eyeshadow.
Sometimes we like to push our boundaries.
Push your boundaries, yes. Boundaries are nice. They're lovely. They're great to expand. Lipstick and eyeshadow should be required for human consumption.
Because every single time you watch that, you get called out.
Well, no, because I get up, take a shower, do my lipstick, do my eyeshadow, do my eyeliner. It's like, come on. Put on that personal shield. If I have to hold a makeup class on how to have a natural looking makeup, I will.
Hey, I've been wanting someone to teach me how to do makeup. I've never been a fashion forward person. Like I was forced to do it whenever I was younger. And then whenever I grew up and I got out of the house, I was like, you know what? I just want to be me. I wasn't allowed to totally be me. So.
All right. Well, and being you is very expressive in makeup. It isn't hard to do um, at all. I mean, I'll like next time we get together, I'll show you my makeup routine. It takes literally like 5 minutes because my total time in the bathroom's 15. So quick,
Wow.
easy, toned, toner. Um, throw on some colored moisturizer. Do your mascara. Throw your lipstick on. Out and done.
Like,
Ain't
I'm so jealous. I have friends
uh
that
huh
are makeup influencers
uh huh
and that I've known pretty much my whole entire life.
uh
And
huh.
I am so jealous of watching them do their eyeshadow and do the looks that they do. So
It ain't hard. All you got to do is go in there and play with it. Get in there and treat it like Crayola.
I can let the kid do it
Yeah.
because she's been watching makeup tutorials on kids YouTube, so she's got it down pretty good.
Uh huh. Um. Yeah, Dottie would probably pull Mimi from Drew Carey. That'll probably be her next costume. So me and you've been following a story. Of course, we all know the story of Mama Todd's son, Ranson, who was killed. That apparently the news story that came out yesterday was a lie. The police did not issue a statement. The detective had to call Mama Todd because Mama Todd was going to come knock down some prosecutors' doors. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was done at a gas station. There is film. There is coverage of the incident. They know who it is. They just got to finish getting the evidence. Can we just get it done? So anybody working might want to try for a little bit of justice there in Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, she's been. What did I see that she posted? Someone knows. So I'll put this out there. She asked if anyone knows anybody that can do private DNA hired by the family, because she said that it looked as though they were going to have to do their own investigation.
Well, I know she put that up earlier. I don't know since she spoke with the detective, but we've seen this in cases before. But I'm sorry. I love her work. I love what she's done. I really love what the Talk Nation has done.
Yeah.
I was a little aggravated though.
Okay.
A funeral is not a meet and greet.
No, they didn't.
She had to hire security.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was let out that she had to hire security for the funeral. A funeral and a crossing ceremony are not meet and greets.
No.
You know,
That's horrible.
again, there's been a lot of love. There's been a lot of yapping because yeah, she had a GoFundMe. Someone put up a GoFundMe. She didn't go, oh, let's go get a GoFundMe. Someone put it up for her.
Yeah.
There was a lot of yapping about that. There was a lot of yapping about and who cares what money was. I don't care if she uses to go buy her Arby's roast beef.
Right?
Okay, GoFundMe's are especially for all she's done. I don't know. I tend to eat lunch with her.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I've seen her videos, and since this happened, I've seen, people post videos for her that they would
Hmm.
join, have lunch with her. So,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
she's amazing, and I hope this gets resolved soon for her.
oh, it's not going to be soon. We're looking at 2 years, people. Let's dredge in there. It's going to take at least 2 years to get a court case through. That's what's currently going on. And it's like that's going to be a long 2 years, especially for her, especially
Hmm.
for us, because we can't. We're not you know in it, but we're in it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean, You might as well say it. She's a celebrity now for her
Mhm.
TikToks, her videos and stuff that she does.
Right.
But she has put a lot of her heart and her soul into that.
Right.
And you get emotionally invested in people like that.
Right. And you make connections and you make community. And, well, it's kind of like us. I mean, we see each other maybe 3 to 5 times a year, normally at the Huddle Hut.
Yeah.
But, we talk every day. We bitch every day. I bitch every day at you going, where's your video? I ain't seen it. You ain't hopped over on the tickety talk. Where's your shit? And you're going, I
Yes.
don't want to do it today. And I'm like, I don't care. Your followers need you. They need that trauma and tarot.
Well, I think I mentioned that in the video this week. Why I only do it once a week, because when you are dealing with any type of traumatic experience, or even looking at the situation, even thinking about the situation,
Mm-hmm.
it's bringing that back up, and
Mm-hmm.
that can trigger PTSD.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting counseling and therapy classes and stuff like that, to add to my list of services. That way I can better help people,
Mm-hmm.
not just myself, because my journey is working on me and using my experience to help others.
Right. And
That's
that's good for you.
yeah.
And, I'm not the fuzzy one.
No.
I'll be the one going 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker. Go up and get the next husband. This one was a loser. Let's start taking applications. What do you want done with the next one?
Yeah.
That's me. That's how I deal with it. I process trauma very quickly, if I process it at all. For me, it's like, nope, not accepting that. Try again.
Oh, I've had quite a few things come up, because you know, when you have someone that you can open up and you can talk to about certain things,
Uh-huh.
like your therapist, it really helps you view things differently and process. And I had a lot of the reason why I'm on this journey is because I have a complete blackout the first 10 years of my life.
Right.
So I'm trying to reclaim that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm taking all these classes. I do all the healing things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am more than just what I see in the cards.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna sugarcoat what's in the cards either.
Right. Well, that's one of the things that's very important to me is people don't sugarcoat their stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, I won't hold your hand through the divorce. No, but by golly, honey, when you call me and tell me you burned his shit, I'm going to say, did you bury the ashes?
Mhm.
Plant some roses on that shit and grow something new. Where you're like, okay, well, let's work out and, work on your self image. I'm like, look in the mirror, bitch. That's what your self image looks like. Oh, goodness. We got to work on that too. Where's the makeup? And it's because I'm more, and I described myself the other day during an interview. I'm more of an ER psychic. I get in there, I fix the problem, I get the hell out. Thumpa thumpa, let's go.
That is a really good analogy for you. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Others are like, okay, so we're going to shuffle the cards, choosing them between 1 and 7. And I'll do this sometimes. I'll sit there and shuffle the cards and choose them between 1 and 7. It's because you're being, like, you sat down like you didn't want a reading. And it's like, okay. And then it's like, all right, let's see here. Oh, you're a little warrior. You got some opportunities. You feel like you've been hung up to dry because you ain't taking care of your damn self again. And here we go again with you trying to find your own passion without even looking at your cup that's already empty because you already poured it into something else. Can't bake out of 2 cups, I'm telling you. You got to learn to be the high priestess and rock that house. Of who?
You're like a very accurate tarot warrior.
Oh, okay. I was like, very accurate.
Yeah, you're a very accurate tarot warrior.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good.
Sorry. I was like, I couldn't catch that. I was thinking of Bosley's down in Tennessee. I'm like, I don't make hair go back together. No,
It's
honey, those
okay, hon.
fingers aren't fat. You don't have fat fingers.
It's okay, hon. I do it all the time.
I do it all the time, except that's because I speak too much. All right. So, Gwen, we're at the top there. What are you doing this week?
I am getting ready to perform a wedding. So whenever I was younger in middle school, and everybody just kind of brought it to mind from Stranger Things. You know, Stranger Things, they formed the group, the Hellfire Club. They got together and did things together. Well, when I was in middle school, I was a part of a group. And on this Saturday, I will have married two of the men from that group off to their forever wives. They'll have their
you don't do
forever.
divorces.
Do what?
You don't do divorces. You're like me. I don't do divorces.
No, actually, and I won't, and I'm very particular about who I'll marry. Like,
Mhm.
if I don't feel that vibe, I won't do it.
Ah,
Like, if
that's
I
old
don't,
fashioned.
I'm
And it's
not,
like, if
I'm
I'm
not
marrying
in
you, you
there
guys
just
don't
to
get
do it.
divorced. I don't allow that. And they really start changing their minds when I start talking about forever married.
Out of the, I think 14 now weddings that I've done, I've only had one couple divorce.
Mm.
So I have a very good rate. I take pride in that.
Right. Are you going to use a yes no coin at the wedding? Like, does she say yes or no? Does she say yes or no?
No, because I'm pretty sure they're both going to say yes there. But I really enjoy this thing. I've been playing with it the whole
I know
show.
you have. We've got to get you some fidget tarot cards.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes.
I seen this creation. It's like it's not mechanical. It's made completely by wood, but it has all the gears and everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you spin it, and it spins the tarot cards.
Oh,
Each
cool.
wooden slat is a tarot card. It's like $300 for this machine.
Okay.
But man, I think it would make some awesome content.
I don't know. Personally, I want the tarot roulette wheel.
It's kind of like that. It's kind
Okay.
of like that.
All
I'll have
right.
to find it and show you.
Yeah. Devin's got a question. Devin is 31678. Is my friend's business failing? Ooh. Let's take a look.
You want me to flip the coin?
You flip the coin, I'll flip the tarot. Yes is the answer.
Yes.
All right. And here's why. They're walking away from it. They ain't got a passion for it anymore. They have come out of balance. They do not have the chariot sitting there figuring out their issues and trying to hold their pride together. They also have the justice card here, meaning, who's not putting in new ideas? It is a fear of theirs, and they're going to have to be straightening it up. You may be working for her, honey, but you better be learning fast, and you better be stoking those fires for new creativity, like hopping up on lives and social media marketing.
So it's not completely over with yet. There's still room for improvement.
Yeah, just because it's failing, guess what? Businesses fail every day.
Yeah.
They get up the next day and they put it together. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, bad news, but hopefully the business owner is watching this and will take a foot and get it moving.
That's right.
Get back in there and remember why you got into it. All righty then. Let's see. So when are you doing trauma and tarot?
That is always on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Witchy Wednesday, so I always try to do a video, something along the lines of crystals or a different type of magic, something a little witchy, talk about deity or something like that.
Mhm.
Mondays are my just I'll do a couple little quick little readings
Mhm.
on TikTok. I only do about three free readings a week on there.
And when are you going live over there?
Um, I was doing that on Thursdays at noon,
Uh-huh.
and I'm starting to pick my schedule back up
Uh-huh.
because now, since I've incorporated these other aspects into my practice, that I'm not just all of these divination things. So I will be working on Reiki and crystal healing and sound healing, which is what I wanted to teach at Pagan Pride this year. So
When
this
are you
is
going
what
to
I'm
be
going
cooking
to
with
do.
Gwen?
No, I'm going to create this class. It's about breath work and chakra healing. So
Uh-huh.
so that's something that's coming up for me that I'm
Okay.
working on.
And we've got a psychic fair coming up too.
Yes, when is that actually?
That will be next weekend. Not
Okay.
this weekend. We're going to delay it a weekend to get all the infrastructure in because we guys have had to do some infrastructure work over the past 6 months. But that'll be coming up next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Follow along on West Virginia Psychics, Lady
yep,
Gwendolyn on Facebook, and you will see it.
yep. She'll put it up there.
Yeah.
And let's see. So this week, of course, we've got Mountain Bears on Friday night, starting at 9:30 sharp. Hopefully, if the thunderstorms don't take us out. Of course, we've got Psychic Coffee Shop on Tuesday nights at 9:30, and this will be with me and Joe. So you'll be hearing hot topics, news, and shade. Lord knows
Oh.
shade's coming. And of course, we will be back with tea and coffee. And who's with me next week? Is it Nat?
I think so. I think she's after me. It's either her or Dottie.
Maybe Dottie. Because, yeah, it's got to be Dottie. Because Nat's
Yeah.
at the end of the month. Because me
Okay.
and
Yeah.
her do Psychic Saturday together. And so we boosted that. Yeah. Sorry, old man getting old with too many co hosts. All of them need, and, every fifth one of the month we get all six of my co-hosts together to have coffee. Hopefully they're all lighting the hell up so we can have some fun on the show. And
Oh yeah.
Yap yap yap.
Yeah, I missed last month. Natalie stepped in for me because I had to be away. And so my first time back was at the round table.
Right.
And I don't think that I was in the zone ready to be back, in front of the camera yet. So I was a little taken back. So, but like I said, that energy last night. So let me tell you, we are in Jupiter retrograde until
Venus
November.
retrograde?
What?
Isn't Venus in retrograde?
I didn't see that on the list whenever I was doing the research. Mercury don't go retrograde until the day of Pagan Pride.
How lovely.
And it's
who planned the fun?
It's a full moon and Mercury retrograde at the same time at Pagan Pride. So we really need to just release.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Jupiter retrograde, I wanted to talk about this, is about taking chances, stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things that you normally wouldn't do. So for the next, how long is that? August, September, October, November, 4 months. It is a time for you to reach out and really feel like you're living your best life.
Well, okay. So Vista's in retrograde.
Okay.
The
That's what
planet,
it'll do to you.
huh?
I said that's what it'll do to you.
Vista in retrograde is fairly significant, especially when dealing with internal emotions. It'll move through Pisces and Aquarius, which will ask all of us to focus on our inner flame and what keeps the fire burning. Coffee. Chiron is in retrograde, often asking us how to deal with our emotional issues head on. While it makes it seem like fairly unwelcome transit, it can benefit and will ultimately put you on the right path. That is going into retrograde tomorrow till the end of December. Juno is in retrograde on the 24th. Damn it, all the asteroids are going in pissed off. During Juno's retrograde, expect things to get personal. Ask yourself a lot of questions. It's like a lead to a few throughout the season. It'll go all the way to October 22nd. Jupiter's in retrograde from July 28th to November 23rd. And in Aries, Jupiter can help reach new territories. At this time, you feel a little exhausted. Maybe you'll need a rest before Thanksgiving. Take things one day at a time. Enjoy whatever the universe decides to bring you, preferably cookies, strong coffee.
Actually, we have a coffee vendor at Pagan Pride.
I know, it's required, and you saw my contract.
Yep. I was letting them know because they were going to stop and bring it, which is very kind of you. But no, we have a already set up coffee vendor offerings to Aeson.
Caramel, mocha macchiato double shot for anybody needing to know the current offering. All right, so Sammy's got a question. If you'll read it, I'll take it.
All right, 625.98. Is my current connection a good idea, or should I hold out for this X?
Let's take a look here. I'll be real nice about it. Honey, he's an X for a reason. Leave the X where the X needs to be. Take on this current connection. Remember to balance it out, though, because there's a good amount of balance there. You can make out of this relationship what you want with the magician in play. And as always, enjoy that new adventure, that fresh smell, that type of thing.
Yes.
What's your coin say?
No.
No to the X's.
No to the X's.
All right. All right, guys. Remember, this is an hour-long show. We've had a great time. It's always good to talk with Lady Gwen. Next time, I'll remember to make her cry a little bit more.
Yeah. I am a very sensitive person, and because I work through emotions, so that's what I live for.
And we do want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Mary Winfield, Brenda Bryant, Ashley Guest, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Van, and the Laughing Tree Grove. If you would like to become a part of the Patreon and support the broadcasts that go on at PCSPnetwork.com, you can do so by visiting PCSPnetwork.com. All right, guys, you have a magical evening. Good night, Lady Gwen. My cup is empty.
Good night.
See you later.
See y'all later.